And I think he is in fact exposed Alex Jones as a fraud. And I think to close out with this, Alex Jones, I don't know if he was he had the truest of intentions when he started, or if what it was is that he saw a niche with the conspiracy stuff back in the 90s, and so he really milked that niche and became the conspiracy king, basically. And he's very good at that, and he's also very he's good at kind of doing the whole wrestling thing where he can be a persona, right? He can create this like dramatizing things and kind of being a clown, but a clown for good. I don't know how to explain that the best way, right? He knows how to hype things up and even kind of dramatize it, and put on a show. I guess that's the best way to put it. He knows how to put on a show, right? And I love Jones for doing that. And I've learned a lot of things from Jones, actually. But the problem is, in the end of the day, is that is it the material that's made the man, or is it the man who has made the material? And what I mean by that is was Jones' whole intentions all along was to make money off of stuff that he knew was somewhat taboo, but not taboo enough. And so he knew that he wasn't going to get in trouble if he just pushed the boundaries to a certain extent. But if he goes full throttle, he knew that he was going to be kicked off the air. So he became that guy. And the guy who was going to talk about conspiracy theories, you know what I mean? Like, he's kind of like if this was a video game, this is his role in the video game. The guy who talks about conspiracies, right? And if this was the Matrix, then that's who he is. He's the guy who talks about conspiracies. But he doesn't tell you the whole truth. He tells you half-truths. In fact, CNN and MSNBC and Fox News, what they do is they tell you half-truths. And this is what Alex Jones does. He tells you half-truths. So he's really part of the Matrix. He's part of the establishment narrative. He's part of, if you disagree with the establishment, this is what the designated person you're supposed to go to, right? So I don't know if Jones, my point is, I don't know if Jones was fully, if he understood that's what he was going to be, or what it was is that he was looking for the truth and decided to expose the truth, and just fell into this place as he became more wealthy and more known, got more eyes and more ears to his show, right? I don't know if he's become corrupted by his success. I don't know what happened to him. I don't know if it's, how his development happened. What I do know is that right now, the Alex Jones of today, that's what he is now. That he's become a grifter, right? Or he is a grifter now. And that and the way I know that is the way he was attacking Nick Fuentes. Because if Kanye doesn't understand Nick Fuentes and what Nick Fuentes is doing, I'm sorry, if Alex Jones doesn't understand what Nick Fuentes and Kanye are doing, then either he's a fool and he's stuck in this boomer mentality, which I doubt, because this is a man who is he allows all types of conspiracy theories, even the most batshit crazy conspiracy theories, to be talked on his show, which I commend him for. But actually, that's part of what makes him, if you believe he's just a controlled opposition, a kind of like a containment zone for conspiracy theories, that actually it makes complete sense why he wants, because he even said it during the interview with Crowder, that he is still open to have Kanye and Alex Jones. I mean, Kanye, he's still open to have Kanye and Nick Fuentes on his show. Well, what does that mean? That means that if you believe he's a containment zone, a establishment-made containment zone for conspiracy theories, then yes, he needs those people to continue being on the show, so he can contain them. Sorry, I'm a little bit anxious right now, but I'm just trying to get my point out, right? So I apologize if I'm all over the place, but that's the point here, right? So, yeah. So with this, it exposes Alex Jones' interview with Crowder exposes him because he is not understanding, nor is he communicating what Kanye is doing. I mean, what Jones could do is say, yeah, I understand what Kanye is doing, and I disagree. But that's not what he's doing. He's saying, no, I think that Kanye might be a Nazi. I don't understand why Kanye has this fifth grade understanding of Nazism and blah, blah. What you basically saying is, what he's saying, what Alex Jones is saying is, Kanye West is not following the script. He's not following the script that we're all supposed to go by, which is the Holocaust is very bad, and it's bad because it happened to the Jews. Do you get it? Do you understand now what Jones is saying, conveying to you? He's conveying that he's saying, I, Alex Jones, am controlled opposition, and I'm controlled opposition because I must follow the script that is, the Holocaust is bad, not because people were killed in it, but because the Jews were killed in it. And Kanye West is exposing that, and because he's exposing that, I must disavow Kanye West, and I must disavow Nick Fuentes. That's what he did. That's what Alex Jones did in Crowder. And when he jokes about Kanye West, when he makes fun of him, and when he makes fun of Nick Fuentes, it's very interesting that he makes fun of Nick Fuentes, because he's using cliches and even bomb throwing that libertarians and liberals all use. And libertarians and liberals are in fact very much part of this, part of the indoctrination. They believe, like they worship this idea that Jews must control our society because of the Holocaust. And they must have privilege because of the Holocaust.